I'm a huge advocate for stealth in D&D. I talk about it all the time. In 2014, Surprise was stupid broken, where basically everyone in the party got super action surge. It was the strongest thing you could possibly do in the game. But in order to get Surprise, everyone in the party had to get high enough of a stealth roll to beat the enemy's PP, which was usually around 8 to 14 on average. It wasn't that high.
Koople, do you beat people's peepees?
PP is passive perception. I'm not talking about peepees. Anyways, even if you're bad at stealth like a paladin, always try to stealth. That way, your party can potentially get Surprise. Surprise was so powerful that it determined 90% of fights. Now in 2024, Stealth and Surprise is nerfed. The monsters have bigger peepees, and Surprise was demolished.
So stealth bad now?
No, it's still very good. You should always try to stealth, I'll explain why. In this video, I don't really feel like going into the nitty gritty, I don't feel like arguing. I'm just gonna show you the advantages of stealth and why you should always do it in 2024. In 2014, it's so obvious, like oh my god, that firepower is nuts. In 2024, maybe it's not so mechanically obvious to some people. So welcome to Pack Tactics, where we play stealth archers or stealth casters. But before we begin, it's Chupeku. They've got a fantasy map bundle where you can subscribe to 3 subscriptions for the price of 2. Optimal.
That means you'll get the high quality maps, scenes, and tokens.
And the catalog for all 3 of these subscriptions grow every week. And what's super fun about these maps and scenes are there are different versions of the same scene, with slight changes like day and night.
Oh no, Koople! The village was massacred by something. There's blood everywhere.
There you go, you've got an investigation scene. Maybe you'll find a survivor or some sort of hint to who or what did this.
You also get tokens you can customize or randomize. And best of all, you're supporting real artists.
And these are the best artists in the tabletop scene who crank out the best art you'll find on the internet. To put things into perspective, subscribing to this bundle gives you 6,000 battle maps, with 20 variants and even animated versions. And with scenes, it's basically the same deal. And then you've got the token builder with 300 plus hand-drawn tokens that are customizable. The catalog is insane, so I highly recommend Chupeku. Go to chupeku.com/packtactics to get your fantasy map bundle. Link in the description. Back to the video. Hide Action now has a set DC of 15 stealth, which is quite high for a ton of players who have disadvantage to stealth due to their armor and or don't have proficiency or expertise in stealth. It being an action to hide doesn't matter when you're setting it up out of combat. I generally don't recommend taking the hide action in combat, unless you've got a bonus action feature for it. Anyways, at level 1, if you have a +2 dex mod with proficiency in stealth, you'll succeed on that check 50% of the time. With disadvantage from like medium armor or something, it's 25%.
Oofda, that's rough.
It is, but really, like, what are the drawbacks for failing stealth? There are none. A failed check is like walking into an encounter normally. With trying to stealth, you'll always have a potential chance to succeed that check. And when you do, you get a condition that basically buffs your character. If you walk into encounters normally, there's always a 0% chance of you getting that buff. Because, well, you're not trying to get that buff. The buff is the invisible condition. It gives you advantage on initiative and your first attack roll. Enemies have disadvantage on their attack rolls against you. And you're concealed, so sight-based effects can't affect you. All of these are good benefits. It's a DPR increase, it's defense. And you're getting all of this from a skill check. It's not going to cost you a resource to stealth. And there's no punishment for stealth, so do it every time. Now, here's the thing most veterans are missing with the new stealth rules. You know, we've had Surprise for like 10 years. That's what we're used to. If you succeed on that DC 15 check and your party doesn't, you will still have that invisible condition when the party triggers the encounter. This is so long as you're starting behind cover or heavily obscurement or whatever. You know, being out of their sight still. Now, the the enemy PP might still detect you, but that's unlikely unless you're in mid-tier 2 play. Dragons usually have huge PPs. They're really hard to hide from.
So this isn't like Surprise, where it's either everyone gets it or no one does.
Correct. Some players are hidden at the start of the fight, and some aren't. Those that are hidden get the invisible condition. If your entire party succeeds on the stealth check, and enemies don't detect any of you, then the enemies will have disadvantage to initiative. That's another bonus for your party. When you really think about it, there's a lot of bonuses here, and it didn't cost anybody anything. You and your party should always be stealthing. This makes sense realistically and mechanically. Getting the drop on the enemy is a good thing, no matter who you are. There's also the potential of just avoiding encounters altogether, and that's really fast progression. I think you guys get the point now. So end the video. Please check out the Kobold and Gator Dice on Kickstarter. If you really like our content, then a follow does quite a lot for us. Anyways, thank you for watching.
Bye-bye. Now for the real video, the Minecraft Let's Play. Kobold's gonna kill the Ender Dragon for the first time. This is how his journey went.
Around the mountain we
Hold
go.
on, Hack. I need to see something. Pull out your bagpipes real quick. Okay, I can carry you while you play.
Hurry,
Okay.
my Phantom
Okay.
Steed. We're losing them.
Oh, yeah,
I
do
know.
it.
You're just
Or are we
so
gonna-
heavy.
Kobold with the palanquin.
Oh, we're definitely good that we-
Kobold
Whoa!
palanquin.
Flying!
Yeah, I can fly with you on
You're a fine steed, not a phantom steed.
flying phantom speed.
Flying phantom steed.
I see. Oh, there they are.
Hi.
Carrying over Kobold.
The tunnel pretty much leads straight to the island. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning.
We got boats.
Yeah.
Boats for days. Where's no?
Someone gets a fireball.
Whoa.
My boat is very slow.
Hey, I'm trying.
Why are you flying in the water?
I can't not fly in the water.
Gotcha.
Oh, there we go. Whoa, you're a way better fine steed.
Okay,
Wow.
let me throw
Ow.
another pearl. Yeah.
Whoa! That was an accidental takeoff.
I
got
just
this
hear
bird.
the sound of the horror music
No.
fading off into the distance.
This is what the Ender Dragon hears.
Just a rapidly approaching horror theme. What's that sound?
I would be
Oh, and
scared.
just followed by a
You hear it from
cacophony
a
of
different
yipping.
dimension.
Shit, fuck, damn. Ah.
not the Mario music.
Okay, it's still going in the same direction.
It just kind of looks like I'm grabbing onto your tail and holding you up by your tail.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
All right,
It's a sturdy tail.
I threw another pearl.
Yeah,
by the
either
way,
you
we're
have
still traveling
incredibly
in the same
strong tail
direction.
muscles, or I am incredibly strong by doing so.
Heart coffee.
This is a very dangerous cave.
Nice.
Well, I've reached a dead end. But it appears to just be
Yeah.
below us.
Cave didn't really go that far.
Oh, I found it!
Oh.
I found it!
Where?
I made... Ow!
Where are you?
There's an amethyst geode inside of here.
All the cold
Alright,
balls
gang.
just going down the hole.
Taking
Alright,
full
gang.
Whow.
Let's
Right
find
out.
ourselves a
Search
dragon.
for yips.
Kobold.
Oh,
It
no.
is on this day, 1608, that the great true king of dragons, Pack Tactics, shall ascend and claim his rightful throne.
Alright,
Kobolds,
Lucas, get
tonight we
Yep,
dine in
yep,
hell.
hooray.
Here we go. Skadoosh. Oh.
And then the server fucking
Hey,
crashes.
everybody remain
Oh
calm.
god. Oh my
this
god,
is
no one
horrible
pushed each
fun.
other off.
Anybody
Oh
bring
god.
blocks?
Yeah, I got
Um,
blocks. Okay.
Immediately fell off.
Will Kobold slay the dragon? Tune in next time on Pack Tactics!